Hey guys. Okay, so the second skill that you want to get really, really good at is sponsoring, right? Most people can go district all by themselves, but it's very difficult to go area, region, or nation without a team. So definitely get good at sponsoring. So the first thing that you want to be doing is listening for the 3 Ds: dreams, desires, and discontents. Dreams are things that they say, gosh, I wish we could go on vacation. We've never been on a family vacation since we've been married. Desires, I really wish I could be home with my kids. I have had no time to spend with my kids. I literally, we wake up at 6 a.m. I take them to daycare. They go to school and daycare. I pick them up at 7 o'clock. We eat dinner. I bathe them, put them to bed. That would be a huge desire, right? If you were not able to see your family. And then discontents, same thing. I don't get to see my family. I, travel all the time for work. What are those things that you're listening and you're hearing? Or we can't afford summer camp, or we can't afford to put them in gymnastics or ballet, or, whatever it is that you're hearing people say that they want or wish that they had, or, Christmas is going to be tough this year, or I wish we could move out of the house that we're in, but we can't, we're stuck. What are those things that you're hearing? Because those need to be like radars that you hear when people say these things. Oh my gosh, Arbonne could absolutely help with that. Now, excuse me, I will say you don't want to say that. If you hear that, go, oh, Arbonne can totally help you with that. Because that would be weird. But you do want to kind of make a note, and you can say, maybe even later after you've had that conversation, you can say, earlier you were mentioning that, you never see your kids and you wish that you had more time with your family. I think I have something that might could help you with that. Would you be open to hearing about it? And I bet you $1 million they will say, yes. What? Yes, what is it? And then you can, ask them, well, I would love to sit down with you and just tell you about more about what I do, because I'm able to be at home and work from home and still make an income working from home and putting my schedule and my family's schedule first. Schedule a one-on-one, you sit down and you tell them all about this business, okay? And help them understand. Probably, it'll be a little hairy in the beginning. As you're starting your business up, you're probably going to see your family less. But eventually it flips. If you stay with it and you build this business correctly, it will flip and you're able to spend that time with your family and be able to cut back at that other job. Okay? You want to ask, make it a personal invitation. Make them feel special. You thought of them because they were saying what they were saying, right? Or they're hardworking. They have a huge heart. You can tell that they care about other people and that you see that as a successful you see that trait in our business, in the successful people in our business. Okay, you can't be successful in this business without having a huge heart and having a hard work ethic. Okay, so make a personal invitation. And I promise you right now, someone that you're doing life with side by side right now that is praying every single night and laying awake in bed at night thinking, I need something else to come into my life to make a change, whether it's financial change or it's a personal change, right? That they just don't have enough time to be with their family. But someone in your life right now, they're not telling you, they're making it seem like life is just peachy keen, jelly bean, right? But there is somebody. So be listening for those, triple D's, and kind of pay attention to the way people, talk as you're around them. When you're prospecting, so this is kind of when you're out and about or when you're at parties and you're meeting people, have some questions kind of in your back pocket that you typically just ask people just to get to know them. This is just getting to know people to see if Arbonne would even fit for them, or if they would even be a good fit for Arbonne. If you're asking them questions like, how do you know the hostess? Do you have kids? How many kids do you have? What school do they go to? All of these different questions, and they're giving you one-word answers, or they're not really even paying attention to you. they probably wouldn't be a good fit for Arbonne. But if they're, you know, answering you and they're engaging you and it's kind of bouncing back and forth like a tennis match, then you can maybe think about inviting them to, you know, take a look at your business. We never invite people to join our business. I invite people to take a peek at our business, okay? There's a huge difference there. You have no idea if this would even be an interest to them, right? I mean, they could be have no interest in vegan products, or, you know, they might smoke 3 packs of cigarettes a day and, you know, have no interest of health at all. So it may not even be a fit for them. But you do want to have them take a peek, right? If you think that it would be a good fit. So that's a difference. And then there's the 4 SWs. So SW, 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 SW. Some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. Okay, all of the people on our team, all of these beautiful people, said yes to this business because it's smart. Okay? Some will and some won't. Some are not going to even do this business, and that's okay. So what, right? That's okay. Someone else is waiting. So don't get stuck on the people who are telling you no. Move on, because somebody else is waiting and praying at night because they need this business, okay? Keep that in mind. And then the duplication. I just want to go over this really, really quickly. If you knew how smart this business is, and I get it, this can be a little bit confusing, and I hope it works on my video. But think about this, okay? If I sponsored 2 people and I taught them to sponsor 2 people, we would have a team of 4. The 4 of them, or 4 of us, all sponsor 2 people, then we move up to 8. If all 8 of us sponsor 2 people, then we have a team of 16. Okay, that's duplication. Now, if we all just sponsored 1 more, okay, so if I sponsored 3 people and I taught them to sponsor 3 people, we'd have a team of 9. 9 of us sponsor 3 people, we'd have 27. If the 27 of us sponsor 3 people, we'd have 81 people on the team. Okay, 16, 81, that's crazy. Okay, moving on. If I sponsored 4, okay, so that's only 2 more than this one. If I sponsored 4, we'd have 16. The 16 of us sponsored 4, we'd have 64. If the 64 of us sponsored 4, we'd have 256 people on the team. I only sponsored 2 more, me personally. Okay, so this is duplication in our business, all right? 5 jumps all the way to 625. That's crazy. Say what? So you personally don't have to know hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. You don't have to personally sponsor hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. You personally sponsor a handful, and you teach and you train them and you mentor them and you partner with them and you grow them so that they can learn how to sponsor a handful, and they can sponsor a handful, and they can sponsor it. Okay, yeah, that kind of looks like a pyramid. I understand that. But the cool thing about Arbonne is I can sponsor Joy, and if Joy kills it and does amazing, she can actually pop above me. Okay, so that's not a pyramid, right? If it was a pyramid, then no matter how hard I worked or how hard Joy worked, I would always be above her. Not in Arbonne, okay? Joy can pop out from underneath me and skip ahead of me and go on to promote to National Vice President if she chooses. So I love that Arbonne keeps the integrity of keeping all of us in having integrity of actually working your personal business and, you know, not riding the coattails of anyone. So I hope that that helps with the sponsoring. So if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'm happy to do 3-way calls to help you, you know, just have a third-party validation. So that just helps people see, okay, it's not just my friend that's doing this business. She knows this person that's also doing this business, and she seems smart, hopefully. And of course, I would want to join this business too. So I am here to help. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.